It's all good. Remember, it's not supposed to be easy.
Want me to put out a story real quick? Say we're going live.
Don't worry about that.
5 seconds.
Don't worry about that. It's okay. Nobody's looking at it like appointment television.
You can't be coughing during the broadcast.
But we don't need I can take my phone back. You don't need it there, right?
I guess not.
You don't need it anymore.
Beautiful. Okay.
Beautiful.
YouTube is live right now.
Instagram is going live right now.
All right.
All right.
Are we live? All right, we're live. How you doing, Moose Javians and interneters? We are live, actually live from Moose Jaw. I'm Lindy McLeod. I apologize for the delay. We've had some technical snafus here, which doesn't bode well for our new technical advisor. He had a great start to the day, but
Don't gaslight him.
he's on thin ice. We're coming to you 6 minutes late here. But thank you for joining us, whoever's here. I've been given phone privileges, so we're going to have to trust producer Steve. We got producer Steve handling the chat. I believe we have Lester joining us remotely.
Lester is a little upset.
He's upset.
Yeah, he's not thrilled with me right now because I think I told him he would be on, and then we can't get him on.
We can't get him on, so we might just have his voice. But some of you probably think that's a better way to ingest Lester into your lives and ears. So let's start with. Anyone got some questions? Let's fire away with some questions. Should we start with some questions, Steve?
You want to start with questions? I mean, I thought we were going to start with the advertising at the top.
Oh, that's right, the advertising.
So we have a script.
Look, this company has been great to us. Dealing Ducks, they've been fantastic.
Yeah.
But we need more from you, the fans. We need some downloads, guys. All right. That's what's going to drive business for them. That's what's going to keep the lights on here. Okay. So if you could download Dealin' Ducks in the App Store, it's on, Apple and Android, and show us proof that you've downloaded the game Dealin' Ducks by sending us a DM, we can give you a shout out and a story, when we have the time. But
So
hopefully in due time. In due time.
Let's sketch that out. What are we actually promising people?
We need a screenshot of a proof of a download of the game Dealin' Ducks. DM it to us, and put your name in there so I know who's doing this. At least let me see your handle, or right? That's what they're called, handles.
Yeah.
Let me see your handle, and then if all is good and we get the proof we need, then we'll give you a shout out in a story, or perhaps the next live show.
I don't think we can assume that everyone knows what Dealin' Ducks is.
Okay, if you're not familiar with Dealin' Ducks, then you haven't been watching our program for a long time, or
we can assume
maybe
you're new.
You're new to our program. That's fine. We welcome everyone here. Dealin' Ducks is a mobile game, a mobile card game. It's sort of like a hybrid between blackjack and poker. What do they say? It's faster than poker.
They say better than blackjack, faster than poker.
Better than blackjack, faster than poker. And guess what? If you play the game and you download it and you actually play it, you can unlock Lindy McLeod as a character within the game. So get on the pond, start playing Dealin' Ducks, play with Lindy. You like me, right? You want to support the program?
Did we negotiate any kind of licensing agreement with them using your likeness? And
I don't know if we negotiated that. Do we have a lawyer look at the contract?
Would have been. Maybe that should have been under my purview.
Yeah, that might have been a good idea. So they can just use my likeness in perpetuity now?
Yeah. But you know what? I have an idea of something you could do. So if people screenshot them downloading Dealin' Ducks, because it is about the downloads. We know they need to download the app, Dealin' Ducks, take a screen grab of it, message us, and I think that you should call them. The reward should be they'll get a phone call from you.
A video call?
No, just old school. You'll dial their number and, hey, how you doing?
They're just going to want to chat. What if I don't want to chat with them?
Well, I think.
What if I don't want to chat with them? What if I'm having a bad day?
2 minute. I think it's
Cap
can't
it
go
at
lo-
30 seconds.
That would be hard for you, but yeah, I would cap it at like
I like
2 minutes.
I like a story better. A story shout out. How's that? Or a shout out in the next live stream. But please do us a solid. Play the game. It's fun. It's free. And you can unlock the character Lindy McLeod. And you can help us keep the lights on here and help a new startup, break into the gamosphere. Is that a word? Gamosphere. Yeah, it is a word now. Anyway, moving
Olympics.
along here.
Olympics.
Olympics.
Here we go. Snubs, takes. It's the new year.
Snubs. All right. Well, should we throw some questions to the, or should you want to give me? I give you my snubs. Is this how the live show works?
I think so. Yeah, we have a very hostile crowd here too.
Oh, hostile crowd. What are they
Very
saying?
hostile. Taking
can't
shots at Leicester. Do you guys have higher internet speed? L.A. Taylor 93's killing us with that.
Why? What's wrong with our internet speed?
I don't know. I have no idea. But
This is
SUNY
fast
has the internet speed.
I've been told this is very fast.
Thumbs
internet.
up from SUNY here.
Yeah, we've got a thumbs up from SUNY, our new technical advisor. The previous one was let go after the one we did before the holidays because the video quality was just not up to snuff, and we demand a certain level of quality here. And SUNY, he's done a pretty damn good job.
He's great
so far. Yeah,
It's not.
The
Don't
only
don't
thing
blame
that-
SUNY.
It was Leicester trying to.
I fucked up. I messed up with Leicester.
Okay.
All right, why don't we introduce the set to people just who are tuning in that don't know, because this is new for us. It's the new year. We're going to be doing this live
We got this
weekly.
from the Moose Jaw Warriors. That's probably really loud. I apologize. That's probably really loud. I'll put it down, SUNY. You don't have to adjust my levels. That's pretty cool. The Moose Jaw Warriors, they gave us a jersey, which is going to go on our set when we have the next interview. No one wants to come to Saskatchewan in the winter, but I should let you all know that we're going to start getting some digital guests. We've figured out the live stream, so I think we can figure out how to get guests in here digitally. So that's going to be exciting. It's going to open up our world a little bit. We're going to give you some more talk shows on a more frequent basis, which I know you've all been clamoring for. So that's cool. What do we got here? Oh, a lovely fan. Well, I don't know if I want to call them lovely. Sent us this bobblehead of Lindy McLeod, which is, at first I thought was a very nice gesture, but it looks nothing like me. So,
It's pretty good.
it is. I don't know. What do you guys think? How's that look? SUNY, is that in focus? Is that in focus?
All right, let's.
Yeah, all right.
I think they got it. They got it.
All right, that's decent craftsmanship. It's got the Cooper bucket and everything. Anyway, thank you for sending me that, but I don't think it's a flattering image of me. But thank you.
All right, so we should get into stuff. Let's get into your takes on the Olympic snubs.
Okay.
Canada, Sweden, U.S., and then I'm going to be following because there's a lot of hostile questions. And I do, just so people know, Lester's here. I promised Lester that he would be in video. We messed up the video. And so now I hope he's still waiting, but he's waiting.
And it's not SUNY's fault.
It'll be audio. It'll be like a phone call in.
It'll be a phone call. You'll hear.
Yeah,
All
old
right.
school.
So first, snubs. We'll get to World Juniors. Snubs. We'll start with Canada, obviously. There's obviously I feel like there should be a spot on this team for a Sam Bennett. He does play a feistier brand of hockey like Lindy McLeod. But, again, this is double IHF rules. So is he going to be able to get away with that? I sort of understand Canada's brass keeping him off the team. He's a hell of a player. Love the way he plays. Conn Smythe winner, 2-time Cup winner. Seems like a great guy. But Canada's so deep. So I understand why he was kept off the roster. I love Seth Jarvis, good Western League boy. I feel like he had a chance. Konechny, love the way Konechny plays. If I'm being honest with you, and this might get you a little upset. I think, as our buddy Jordan Schmaltz put it, the 43 car out of Washington is what he refers to Tom Wilson as. I think Tom Wilson personally should have been on the Four Nations roster when it was, mayhem rules, NHL rules. But now that it's, international double IHF rules, I don't know that Tom Wilson can really thrive in that environment.
Yeah.
He's going to get dinged with all sorts of penalties. And if you make him play like a choir boy, then is he going to really be able to, is his game going to be able to flourish in that environment?
I heard a great take. It wasn't from you, but I heard a great take
So
that
we're doing someone else's take on
yeah,
on
I'm just
my
going to
show?
infuse a little another take that you see Tom Wilson coming. People see him coming. Sam Bennett. I mean, that's a dark alley.
Yep.
That's a greasy dark alley, and he might end your career, and you have no idea. I've never seen anybody so artisanal at destroying someone.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking Bennett or Wilson here.
Bennett.
Bennett.
Like I say, Wilson you see coming.
Yeah, Wilson does instill the fear of God in the opponent, and that is an element that Canada does have that advantage over. I'd say any other roster, any other country. But it's best on best. I think no matter what, you're gonna upset some people. Some people have favorite players. I love Jarvis. I think he should have been on the team. But I think Canada's still a juggernaut. So
Did you see? Did you hear Bennett answer the question about? Well, I guess I didn't do enough to get in on the team.
I did hear that, and I think it's unfortunately we have recency bias here. If they were naming the roster last June, he's on the team, no doubt. He's Conn Smythe winner, Stanley Cup winner, but he had a slow start to the year, so I think that's got to influence the decision of Doug Armstrong.
Let's go.
Not Doug Armstrong. What's the other one from St. Louis? Yeah, Doug. Yeah, Bill's the Utah guy.
Let's go to. By the way, somebody on Alaska Air is tuning in.
No way.
Yeah.
Get out of town.
So I bet they have a better stream than us.
If they have a better stream than us, we got to get Alaska Air on the
Yeah.
horn. Snubs from the U.S. roster. And I also want, if they're chiming in here, we got to throw it to the audience. Biggest snub for me on the U.S. roster, and I don't understand it. He didn't make the Four Nations roster, and I think I'm preaching to the choir here. Jason Robertson, what does he have to do to make this U.S. team? I mean, I think he's second in goals for Americans behind Matt Boldy. He's he delivers. Look at last playoffs, he delivered. I get why he was left off the Four Nations roster. He didn't have a great year last year, but playoffs he ratcheted up his scoring, and he's done nothing but be an elite goal scorer. The hardest thing to do in professional hockey. And you leave him off the roster. That to me makes zero sense. I don't understand what Bill Guerin was thinking. It's best on best. I don't know why we're trying to build a team of bottom sixers, the U.S. So it doesn't really make sense to me.
Fox, Caulfield, right?
Fox, another one, Adam Fox, high IQ defender. I understand that one a little more because Quinn Hughes is probably going to run the power play, and then Zach Werenski would run PP2. So maybe they didn't see a fit there for Fox, but unbelievable player. It doesn't make sense to me why he's not on the roster. Cole Caulfield, again, elite goal scorer. Even DeBrincat's having a great year.
And Sweden.
Ekholm. I think the other snub I just want to mention out of Sweden is Matthias Ekholm. Junkyard dog on the back end, big, mean, plays defense, plays the position. So how do you leave him? I don't know how you leave him home. That said, I don't want to name names and cut someone from the roster, but if I'm going to do that, I guess you're going to leave OEL at home, Ekman Larson. Sorry, Steve. I know he's a Leaf, and you're a Leafs fan.
Well,
so
yeah, I mean, this is driving me into my Leafs corner here.
Leafs corner?
Leafs versus the world.
Leafs versus the world. He's got a new segment here.
Leafs. I mean, that's all I can talk about really is the
Okay,
Leafs. But
Steve,
I have a goalie for Sweden.
Who do you got for Sweden?
Hildebeest.
Hildeby. Over Gustafsson? Over, is it Linus Ullmark?
Ooh, yes.
Linus Ullmark, Gustafsson, and Jesper Wallstedt. You're going to put...
you know who else? Yeah, Markstrom. Gustafsson, Wallstedt. You got it.
Wait, Ullmark didn't make it over Markstrom?
No, the three. They're going.
Hurt?
There's three of them. They're going.
What's that?
Oh, Ullmark's not going.
Ullmark's not going.
No.
He is having a tough year, but
Yeah, have you
Markstrom
seen
went in
Ottawa?
9 fucking goals last night.
Yeah.
So
I know though. You know who is going?
Who?
Willie
Nylander. Of course he's going. Yeah.
But I have a take for the audience.
Okay, let's listen to Steve here.
I want to know your opinions on this. I feel the Leafs turning a corner, coming alive. The 34 car out of Toronto coming alive. Willie's been out. He's been sitting in a wife beater up in the press box. Very disrespectful.
Wait, he's been actually dressed like that?
Yeah, he's been wearing nothing.
No, you
Basically topless at
You can't do
the
that.
Maple Leafs. 100+ year franchise, and I feel that maybe we deal him for 3 mutant defensemen and keep the camaraderie, keep the good vibes on the team, because it's not a one-man show, Willie.
I think Brad Treliving has certainly made some questionable decisions in the front office there.
He's a DNA guy.
But trying to trade Nylander for 3 mutants. First of all, who are these mutants? I love when people make these sort of just blanket statements. Oh, let's get these 3 types. Who are they? Name specific players for me who you'd want to bring in for William Nylander. And I'm putting you on the spot.
No, I
Steve.
can't name them until they become Leafs.
Oh, there you go. So
I can't name them until they become
that,
Leafs.
It's for me. That's I don't know. It's just galaxy brain bullshit thinking, and I can't have that here. Nylander, let's not forget, delivered in the playoffs last year for the Leafs. Sure, he's not having the best of seasons right now, but I do think there's a personality clash with Berube and something there. He's got to figure it out.
I gotta give you this because you'll like it. Bennett seems like the kind of guy who shot Bruce Wayne's parents. That's from far.bq. That's pretty good.
Far.bq. That's a damn good joke right there.
That's pretty good.
Far BBQ.
Yeah.
Oh, that's McPherson. That's McPherson. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
And by the way, big Alaska audience here.
Big Alaska audience. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Alaska.
Not just Alaska Air, but
Big Alaska.
Stephanie from Alaska.
All right.
Joining.
So let's throw it to the audience here. Steve and I have been yapping. Do we bring Lester in? Is he still on the horn? What's going on
That
with
would be
Lester?
great. Why don't I'll call him.
Call Lester.
I'll call Lester. And what do you want to talk to Lester
I
about?
don't know.
What's
See
Lester been
if
pushing
someone,
you on?
Is Norm around? I'm looking for a rye.
It's not Norm.
I
It's
should have had
Suni.
a rye.
It's Suni.
I should
All right,
have
I'm
had
going
a
to call
rye
him.
here.
Hold on.
If we could get Norm to pour me a bourbon or a rye here, that'd be really good. All right, we got Lester.
Hello?
Lester.
What the fuck is going on?
Lester, we couldn't get you in on the video feed, so we're working on it next week. Next week we'll patch you in. We'll figure it out. We're figuring this out on the fly.
What's going on? I get an alert on my phone that you're going live from Moose Jaw. Everybody's asleep. Do you know how entertainment works?
You think we should have done this at an earlier time?
You
I
got
heard
time?
that people from Alaska are watching. No shit, because it's fucking 4 p.m. over there.
Yeah, well, there's time zones and whatnot, and Steve's got the baby, and we have to have a later start here.
Yeah.
So
I did. I had to do bedtime.
yeah, Steve had to do bedtime, and I was ready to go all day, just sitting.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Was this authorized? Are you guys? Did you run this by the network?
Yeah, Cliff is he's in Phoenix. He's at his snowbird.
I mean, it's on.
Snowbird.
Oh, I know. It's on us now, Lester. This is it. There's no one coming to help us here.
No.
This is it.
Jesus Christ.
Help is not on the way.
A new guy, Sonny's here helping.
Suni.
Suni. It's not
His
Sunny.
name's
Suni.
Who gives a shit who it is? Who's paying him?
Oh, that's a good question. I thought you.
Coming out of your paycheck, Lester.
You're Lester, so you're paying him.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's coming out of my paycheck.
Oh. I have something for
Sounds
Lester.
like a YP. Your problem, not
That's
mine.
a
right,
YP.
buddy?
Lester, we need your help. We need whoever's on right now to download Deal and Ducks. And so we were saying people could download the app because they're paying. Let's be honest. Deal and Ducks is paying us to do this show. We need people to download Deal and Ducks. Go on your phone, go into the App Store, download. It's free. Download Deal and Ducks. It's a Lindy character. But Lester, what do they get? What do we do? Do we screen? What do they get in return? I was saying maybe they could call Lindy, but I don't know if that's feasible.
I don't want to. What if I don't want to
Lindy
talk to them on the
records one
phone?
of his stupid voicemails for him.
Oh,
And he leaves them a voice. So when they call and they don't answer, they get Lindy's voice instead.
but what if they answer?
Well, then they have to talk to whoever the hell they're calling.
Maybe he sends them a voice memo. Put your phone number and he'll text you.
I'll send you a voice memo. What about a story? I do it as an Instagram story.
But what if we get a lot of traction? You want to be pumping out stories on Deal and Ducks, the same screen grab?
It's the same amount of time it's going to take to leave them a fucking voicemail.
Lindy doesn't have anything else going on. So
Yes.
Trust me, he can make this happen.
You can do a couple voicemails. Crank them out.
All right. Well, we'll figure
This
it
is
out.
good. I like this. No, we need to do it. People are doing it right now.
Are they? Will send us some direct messages.
If you're
Prove
on
it.
it, let's do another call. They call it a CTA in the biz.
See, a
Call to action.
I've
Right,
learned
Lester?
that. I'm reading a book on marketing right
of
now.
course.
So,
Funnel marketing, growth marketing.
yep.
So download Deal and Ducks. If you're on the chat, download Deal. This is going to save the show if you want us to keep coming back. Download Deal and Ducks, screen grab it, send it to Lindy. Lindy will write back. Send your phone number, and Lindy will text you a voicemail saying, hello. I like this.
Yeah, of course you like it. You don't have to do it. It's gonna. You know how much fucking time this is gonna take?
I think it's feasible. Suni, do you think it's a good idea? He's shrugging. He does,
All right.
yeah.
Well, all right. I'll agree to do that if you please download the game. We're trying to keep the
Yes.
lights on here. We got new lights and they were expensive and we got to keep them on. Can we throw it to the audience so I don't have to listen to Lester for berate me for?
Maybe we could have Lindy sign one of those nude photographs he did. With Nick,
Ooh.
and that could be a grand prize.
Okay, now we're talking.
Jockstrap.
Hold it closer, Steve, to the
I
mic.
think Suni was getting upset that I was coughing into the mic. Oh, hold it closer.
Closer,
Okay.
yeah.
all right.
Hold it closer to the front of the mic.
Yeah, right
there.
there.
That's
There we
the
go.
fucking
Listen
picks
to
it
that
up.
guy. You're
There
paying
we go.
Yeah, there you go. If you guys could see Steve right now.
Oh my
you'd-
god! I got a laptop. I
Yeah.
got scripts.
There you go. Hold it right up, fucking in there.
We
All
got
right?
it. We got it.
All right,
Here
so
we go.
that's a good idea, Lester. I'll send some signed, heated rivalry audition headshots or full shots.
Is that feasible? You're gonna go mail things now?
I don't
Wouldn't you
know.
rather do a voice memo?
It's hard to mail things to
Yeah.
the U.S. right now.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
postage, Lester. What are you talking about?
Yeah, postage
This
is
is-
not cheap.
I said
Lester.
I said one grand prize.
Oh, one
Oh,
grand
that's
prize.
good.
Get an
That's good.
entry
Okay,
to a grand
that's a
prize.
good idea.
That's
And
good.
maybe there's something about how if you score a goal with the Lindy character, I heard he's the worst in the game. If you score a goal, you get an extra entry.
Score a goal. Oh, you mean my character in
Even I
Dealing
have been
Ducks?
yapping.
You don't
Your
score.
character- the one that you're using your unlicensed character. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. So whoever writes the funniest message with their screenshot download of the game, grand prize winner gets a signed photograph of Lindy, my heated rivalry audition, and yeah,
It's on the grid. People
It's
can
on the
see
grid.
it's on the grid.
yeah, but we'll send them a high quality.
High quality. Yeah.
All right, can we throw it to Lester? You stay on the line. Let's throw it to some questions here. We've been yapping for a long time here.
Wait, I don't think Lester wants to stay on the line.
Okay,
That's
he
the
doesn't
thing.
have to stay.
I'm hardly going to stay on the line.
Hold on one sec. Stand by. Stand
Stand
by. One
by.
sec here.
All right, we're gonna throw it to the chat here. Sorry we yapped for so long.
That would be great. We got to take the audio off here. Hold on.
Just turn it down.
I know, but I need Lester's voice. That's the thing. So why don't we wrap with Lester?
Let's wrap with Lester.
Lester, sorry, buddy.
Lester, next time. Next time.
Lester, we'll get the better setup
crack
here for you,
beer.
buddy.
Thanks, Lester.
Lester, thank you.
He didn't
You
say
hear that?
Doesn't say goodbye.
say thank you
He just hangs up.
or you're welcome.
Wow.
That's not the sound of a beer cracking.
Oh,
Lester, we're trying to wrap up here with you, buddy.
Oh, really? I just opened my beer.
Oh.
well, we'll call him back.
Okay. Oh, well, Lester, why don't you go on the live chat? Are there any comments that you like?
Yeah.
Why do I have to field all the
You want me
comments?
to go watch this?
Yes, just open up the feed,
This
answer
kid's
some
got some
questions.
fucking
Me and
nerve.
the three other people can all chat about.
Absolutely.
what we're watching.
Hey, 3 other people. Someone's on Alaska Air right now with a cheese plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they've got nothing else to do. They're on an airplane.
What are you talking about? In
Can
flight?
we throw
in
it to the
flight?
chat?
Yeah. Lester, can you take a look?
Take a look, Lester.
What do we got there?
Take a look at what? Do you want me to look at the live stream?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you
I'll
see?
see you online.
All right.
All right,
We'll
let's
call
wrap-
you.
let me-
We'll
yeah.
call you back,
Lester,
Say
maybe
hi
we'll
to-
call you
say
back.
hi to Sonny. Say hi to Sonny for me. Have him send
It's-
his
it's-
W-2, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
No,
get-
for sure.
Yeah,
we will,
yeah.
but it's Suni.
Suni.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Whatever you say. All right. We'll see you on the internet.
Yeah. Okay. We'll
Yeah.
see you when we see you. Bye.
All right. Dealing Ducks, remember.
Yep.
Get the app.
Okay,
I just
we're
hung
gonna
up
throw
on
it to some questions
Okay.
here. Sorry, the wheels are coming off the wagon a bit. Steve's juggling like 5 pieces of technology. I was not told to have
Ooh.
anything in my hands, So
Don't
now
worry about it.
I'm having to feel.
This is a bigger mess than my divorce.
Whoa.
Andromeda 673.
Andromeda's coming from the top
Give me a
ropes.
break.
I believe he came from the top ropes the last live stream.
Yeah.
So
All right. Should the Olympic hockey tourney be relocated to the Burt Hunt Arena?
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah. Burt Hunt Arena inside the Playmore Palace in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. I think the one thing the Burt Hunt has over the Milano Cortina Ice Arena is a fucking roof over its ice surface, and a sheet of actual ice. So I hope they figure it out. What do we got? We got 4 weeks now till the Olympics.
Yeah.
Just over 4 weeks left.
Get those espressos and cigarette breaks.
Yeah, too many espresso cigarette breaks from the Italians there.
It's a cheat. Yeah.
Yeah. But I hope they figure it out. I don't know what's the latest. What's the latest on that?
It's standby. It's
Stand
like
by?
standby.
Stand
We'll
by.
get it done. It's going to happen. It's billions of dollars at stake. How much time do you spend in L.A.?
I was down there.
Benji Rubin says he trains you a little. Nice blazer. I don't understand any of that.
Well, Benji, we met when we stopped by for missing curfew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We got in a ice
we
session.
did. Yeah. Very talented player.
Yeah, great hockey
Tough
player.
from Quebec.
He's from Quebec, I believe. Did he play in the Quebec Major Junior League? I believe.
Yeah, and he could have gone pro, but fun fact, I think he had to observe the Sabbath.
Oh.
And was unavailable on the weekends. I actually think I know that.
Okay.
So.
Well, I would have maybe put religion aside and joined the professional
Well,
ranks. But
you
hey, that's me.
Have you met Benji? Do you want to tell him that?
I do not want to tell him that. No,
I don't
he
think
put
so.
me through a rigorous training on the ice, and that was when we were down for missing curfew. And there is some more information we've got for you, but I've got to keep it under wraps. I signed a non-disclosure agreement, but I had an audition not for Heated Rivalry, for a vertical drama. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, Benji was trying to get me into shape down there when we were down there.
Great guy.
in
That we
Southern
should
California
plug
for
what he does because
4
he's a
days.
great guy. Benji.
Great on ice hockey trainer Benji Rubin out of what town in
If
California?
we have an LA audience, and I believe I'm looking it up right now, typing enter Panorama City, Valley Ice,
Panorama City,
whatever the hell that is. Panorama City, Benji
Panorama.
Rubin, great guy.
Panorama City,
Great
Valley
guy.
Ice, Benji Rubin, great on ice instructor.
On ice instructor.
I think I almost vomited 3 times, but my hips were feeling nice and loose.
Jaw still in the crushed can? Question mark.
Jaw, what's that again?
Jaw still in the crushed can? Question
Jaw
mark.
still a crushed can. Oh, when I took the lick from Lakovich, is that what they're talking about?
I guess. Yeah.
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 That was in the hangar, not the crushed can. The crushed can is now just it's no longer the arena there. It's now a bar, great restaurant. So
Do you want to tell people that a little behind the scenes of that? Because remember, we didn't talk all day, and I was worried that I didn't film you getting hit.
yeah, so that on ice incident with the Moose Jaw Warriors, producer Steve, we were running and gunning on the ice there, and that was him filming. He does a good job filming, as you guys know. But that first hit from Lyndon Lakovich and Brady Ness, and I believe the other kid, Cohen Williams.
Always with speed.
Always with speed. Steve didn't think he was rolling the camera on that one, so he had me do it 2 more times. And we ended up using the first take, the one where I broke my ribs. So.
I knew that it was a great moment in the show when he hip checked you into the boards like PK Subban.
Yeah.
And I felt just a rush of anxiety came over me that I wasn't rolling. I did think you broke a rib. You had a bruised rib.
I did crack a rib.
And I said we have to do it again. And you that look that you gave me.
I was not happy. But luckily we had the footage. It worked. And yeah, that's a great barn. If you ever make it to Moose Jaw, watching a game in the hangar, it's a beautiful rink. I know that they're in a little bit of a rebuild right now, the Warriors, but their WHL championship back in 24 was such a great run, and that barn really came alive. So if you're ever out in the Jaw, come to the hangar. It's a beautiful rink, and support the Warriors, the Moose Jaw Warriors.
There you go. When was the last time you took a soak at the Temple Garden Spa. Scott 6478887.
Scott, that was in I'd say mid-October. Yeah, mid-October. The problem is it's so damn cold in the jar right now that it's, you know, when you're walking out of the tub to the showers, it's that's not a knock on Temple Gardens, because that place it's beautiful, but it's so damn cold here right now. So I went in October, mid-October, something like that. Yeah.
Should darts be played on fresh ice?
Say that again.
Should darts be played on fresh ice?
Darts be played like the actual game of darts, like.
I mean, I didn't write this question. This is from one of the many
Should
fans.
darts be played on fresh ice? I mean, we could
Let's move on. We have a better one here from Andro.
Andrew again. Is he coming from the top ropes?
How does everyone feel about the Montreal Canadiens? What a great conversation starter.
That's a good one. I'd say Andromeda. The East right now is it's unbelievable. There's not a single team under 500, and we're past the midway point of the NHL season. And you know, I every day I look up, I'm like, I don't know who's in what place right now, but I do think they've got a brilliant front office there with Jeff Gorton and Kent Hughes. And they've got a good young core. I think bringing in Dobson, Nick Suzuki's a hell of a player. Cole Caulfield's great. In between the pipes, I think they've got to answer that question right now. But I think the young kid they got there, Jacob Fowler, who played at Boston College, he could be the answer there in between the pipes. I think that's the only thing they got to figure out right now. But
you see that Jack-Eye Zadorov fight?
Jack-Eye Zadorov fight was great. Yeah.
That was outrageous.
What, month ago, a few weeks ago, something like that. Yeah, great fight. Two heavyweights. Oh my goodness. But yeah, let's we can talk about that tilt last night between Reeves and Olivier. I'd say those are two top fivers. I'd say Olivier might be the heavyweight champ right now after last night's bout with Reeves. You know, I know Reeves a little bit long in the tooth now, but he can still smack you around. But I'd say Reeves is still a top 5 fighter in the league. I'd say Jack-Eye's up there, and you got Zadorov is just so big. And then you know, there's obviously McDermott, but I'm still going top 5. My buddy Tanner Janot out of Sask, former Moose Jaw Warrior, Boston Bruin. He's built like a tank, and I think he's just got that, you know, prairie farm boy strength. But yeah, come at me with your who's some of your who you think who's the heavyweight champ right now? And I know Delorier. We can't forget about Nick Delorier too, out of Philly.
Remember when Lester asked if the fighting was real?
Yeah, Lester. Is Lester off the line right now?
He's off.
He's off the line.
We can call him back. But that fight with Reeves and Olivier when they were throwing bombs, I was thinking of Lester because the first back and forth didn't look like they connected, and I was like, this looks like a fake fight. And then he just
but if you look at it from the other angle, they were landing.
Really?
They were landing a bunch. Yeah, because I know the angle you're talking about, Steve.
Yeah.
But they showed another angle. I think I watched it this morning, and they connected on a hell of a lot more punches than I thought. But it was that, I think it's what Olivier just punches through you. And I think when he came back, Steve, he sort of grazed
he hit him
his
with the
nose.
fist in the elbow. Yeah. And he went down. And I love Olivier because he immediately stopped.
He stopped. He's a classy fighter. Yeah. I really he's got respect for that part of the game. And
Zadorov too. Zadorov's kind of classy guy.
I like Zadorov. But I do think if you fall to the ice, he's not gonna. Yeah, he's not. He hits everything on the. You know, everyone out there is Zadorov. He plays nasty, but yeah, I don't think he'd do anything cheap if you hit the ice.
Colin wants to know: did you see Lowry's tilt against Vegas?
Against Colasar last night? Yes, and I like that he answered the bell immediately after Hayden Fleury went down. It sounds like Fleury's doing okay. We were all thinking about him yesterday. That was a really scary play. I don't think Colasar meant anything. I don't think anything malicious by that, but he answered the bell, and Lowry and Colasar is a tough customer too. But Lowry seemed to take care of business on that one.
We have a great question here. Yep. Lindy, this is from Dog E Pile. Lindy, where's the best place for singles to mingle in the jaw?
Well, I'd say undoubtedly Bobby's place. Yeah.
That's a good spot.
Yeah. Bobby's Place is, I mean, they got great food too. And good live bands.
Fish and chips is what
Fish and
surprisingly
chips.
they're
And look, I
known
love
for in the
Rosie's. I love the Mad Greek.
landlocked province.
But if you're trying to cut up the rug, so say that again, Steve. Sorry.
Fish and chips is what they're
Yeah.
apparently known for.
It was delicious. You know,
Yeah.
I've had it. We had it there. What, a month and a half ago? Yeah.
Where's that fish coming from?
I normally go there to just drink some barley pops or Caesars, but they've got good food. And you can cut up the rug there with the good. They've
Great
got good
live band.
bands. Yeah, Bobby's Place. I go that. Yeah.
You and I went to another bar, and we walked in.
Mm-hmm.
There were many single men and women,
Mm-hmm.
and we immediately had to leave because the water shut off. I think it
Water
was at
shut
the
off.
bar.
I don't want to name that establishment because it's a great establishment, and they had a water line
wanna call them
pipe
out.
burst. Yeah, I don't want
That's
to call
not
them out.
it's
Yeah,
not a big deal.
because it's a great spot, and yeah, there were some, certainly I get some looks around the jaw, local celebrity there, but yeah, we didn't throw them back that night.
All right, another question for you here.
Okay.
Is Lindy married?
That's a personal question. I've had a longtime partner and Dorothy, and let's just say we've got a very, good arrangement, and we don't need to make things official, at the courts or anything like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been together for many, many years.
Good Italian.
Yep. Dorothy. She, as you know, she does my hair. She makes her own cheese. She makes her own hair. She's a Jill of all trades, Dorothy DiMucci. She's actually the great granddaughter of Al Capone.
Yeah. That's true. All right, we got Lindy's rants here. Quick hits, because I think soon he's falling asleep here.
No.
And
What's
he's
our
at the
time? How are you
controls
guys
of the,
feeling? Is this boring? Are we doing a good job?
Don't ask them if it's boring.
Or is this boring? I don't know. This is our second go at this.
What are they going to say? Now they're going to insult us.
Well, they
You're
could
opening
they
up the
could
door. It's
say, yeah.
This is, this is what it is.
All right, rants. What do you want me to fucking rant about, Steve?
Well, I'm impressed with you because you're me.
Okay.
You speak up on the ice. Everybody's seen how vocal you are. And if somebody takes a long shift, you're unafraid to call them out.
Look, we're all paying to play at this juncture of our career. If you stay on the ice for a long time and you're fucking dogging it on a back check and you're out there for 3 minutes, I'm going to let you have it. And there's a couple guys on my team that I'm not going to name names. They know who they are. I've called them out repeatedly. If you're going to stay out for 3 minutes and you're not going to score goals and you're not going to back check, get the fuck off the ice. That's a big thing of mine. We all pay to play, right? So
Yeah.
get the fuck off the ice if you're not going to play two-way hockey.
I got another good
I go 90 seconds and I'm off though.
Yeah.
I feel like that's, it's a selfless way to play. I go 110%, 90 seconds max. All right.
You and I, here's another one that I know you hadn't thought of, but I know you'll have an opinion on. You and I were flying WestJet, and we were in the line, and people were standing in the zone one. They were standing ahead of their zone.
That really chaps my ass when people are in boarding group fucking 9 and they start standing when boarding group 1 or priority boarding is entering the gate. What are you doing? Have you ever fucking flown before?
There you
I
go.
don't
There
fly
comes the
often.
anger.
I don't even fly often.
There's the anger.
But I still know that you're not supposed to do that. These are probably the same type of people, though, that exit the plane from the back before the fucking people in front of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, and where are you going?
right. And if you have a connection,
I get all right, fine. If you have a connection, fine.
Yeah.
But you announce that. You alert
yeah.
everyone in front of you on the plane. Hey, I've got a connection to
Yeah.
make. I've got to get off the plane.
Canadians are better at that. Americans don't honor that rule.
They don't. And we noticed that, when we flew to Southern California. It's I don't get it. Maybe it is a cultural thing down in the States.
Can I say the angriest I've ever seen you in my life, and I thought I'd seen you pretty angry on the ice,
Sure.
was when you tried to bring a knife through secure. We were checking bags.
This was an oversight on my part. I had Dorothy. We've got the cameras. I'm getting a little more familiar with technology and whatnot. And I have what's called a Leatherman. It's like a knife, a utility knife. Dorothy got it for me for Christmas. It's a nice gift. It's like it was $100 or something like that.
It's a knife.
I forgot it was in my carry-on. Let's just say that. It was an oversight. Innocent oversight. And yeah, they did not like that at all. And I had to get detained by TSA. That was coming from
Well, you were
Los
furious,
Angeles.
and
Yeah.
they made you check it, and it was going to cost you. You were doing the math, and it was like cost you $100 to check the bag or $80 to buy a new knife, and you were so angry. And then you started yelling, and you were pounding your fist on something. And I said, "Hey," I said, "Lindy," and I brought you in real close. And I said, "Now you're a guy yelling at security with a knife."
Yeah. You know, in retrospect, it was probably not it was an ill-advised decision. But you know, it was a sentimental gift. And again, I did the math. I ate $20 in that ordeal, but I'd rather have the actual knife that Dorothy got.
Then
from
tell
me.
the viewers what happened when I gave you a thing of something.
Oh, and then Steve's like, yeah, you know, you should check it. You should check the knife. And I'm like, why is he fucking buttering me up so much here? What's going on? Steve hands me a gift. This was on the way back. He got maple syrup, and he's like, we should check this.
No, that's not.
It wasn't.
I convinced you to check it. You were escorted out of security
escorted out, yeah.
and with your knife. And then I went to someone at TSA and I said, "Hey, give this thing of maple syrup, which had also been confiscated." And I said, "Tell him to check it." And I didn't even see your face, but I assume you were upset.
So guess who paid for that checked bag?
Well, why? You were already checking a knife.
Yeah, I was already checking a knife, so
gotta keep
might as
the
well
maple
take your
syrup.
fucking maple syrup while I'm at it, right?
It was a gift.
Yeah, it was a gift. Sure. Anyway.
Speakerphone music in public.
Speakerphone music in public. I'm sure I'm not alone here. People, I don't know how you don't have self-perception to think that. So who the fuck wants to listen to your phone call in a public place, inside or outside, when you're around a lot of people? Put on fucking headphones or take it off speakerphone and talk up to your ear like a normal person. I used to think it was these Gen Z fuckers or, you know, millennials, but it's every demographic. It's every age group. I don't know where we've gone as a society. How did we get here? Why are we speaking on fucking FaceTime in public? Like, I want to hear what you and your, significant other want from the grocery store. Fucking send a text message, right? Why are we doing this?
But would you tell Benji Rubin to pipe down?
I would probably say it in a kinder. I don't think Benji Rubin would do that. He's not an
I don't
asshole.
think so either.
Yeah, I don't think he would do that. But I would probably handle it a little more delicately with someone like Benji Rubin.
Couple chats in here.
Okay.
G. Regpask says the hair is fake. I'll handle this one. You're fake.
The hair is fake.
He's
Why do you
calling it.
come here and just insult my
That's what he
hair
does.
that I've been working on for a long time? My partner Dorothy styles it. Takes me a lot of effort to get it to this. It's a lot of growth, a lot of trial and error. So fuck off.
Yeah. What's your favorite beer? Smudja 8.
Smudja, welcome back, Smudja. Smudja was on our first live chat. Thanks for coming back. I mean, I got to go with a pill. That's a classic. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, just the classic old style pill. Yeah, great can, great best uniform on a beer.
There you go. Tips for growing a mustache. I'm 3 days in, and not much is happening.
Where there's a will, there's a way. What's this person's name?
I think that was the same person.
Oh, all right, same
Yeah.
person. You know, back in my early
that many
days when I
people.
was a young buck, shoe polish actually helps with the density. So give that a little. Don't go too, heavy on the paint though, because they'll start seeing it. You got to get a little bit of a base layer going on the fur though. But yeah, shoe polish.
Lindy fella, tell us about your commitment to Lake State back in the day.
All right, that's a
B Miller 11.
deep cut. Who's that?
B Miller 11.
B Miller 11. That was all right. So Jeff Jackson was the coach back then, and Lake State was a juggernaut. And I had been playing in the Prairie League since I was 16. I think I was 21 when I finally got out of there. I peaked early. I peaked at 16. Probably had the same amount of points I did when I was 21. Had a little bit of an off-season drinking incident with a pony and a teammate of mine, and we stole a couple horses from someone's yard, rode them around, and crashed one of them into a fence. Lost my scholarship, and that was effectively the end of my hockey career. And
There you go.
decided to go into broadcast journalism.
Okay, Lindy, here's a real question. Timmy's
That was a great question. I appreciate that question.
Was a good question.
Yeah.
You don't have to tickle us nuts. Okay, Lindy, here's the real question. Timmy's or Starbucks? I mean, there's no Starbucks in Moose Jaw.
Timmy's. Yeah.
Also.
Timmy's.
Yeah, closest Starbucks is at the Calgary airport.
Is there? There are no Starbucks in Moose Jaw, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Timmy's all the way. I mean, if we're talking actual quality of beans, maybe Starbucks, but the way Timmy's tastes it's undeniable.
You know who's entered the chat?
Who's entered the chat?
My man.
Who's that?
My man.
Oh,
Meta
Snail.
Meta
Snail. All right, Meta
what
Snail.
A great
welcome.
Guy. He's a great
guy.
Yeah, skater.
It's Mikkel out of Washington State, right?
No brown liquor for Lindy tonight.
Norm got the camera set up and then he jumped ship, fucking went home. And I was looking for, maybe if he gets back, what do you think? You think we can get?
I'd love to get him on. He's a great guy. He's out there skating in old Sidney Crosby jerseys. I checked out his feed. It was cool.
Oh, is that Meta Snell?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I would love
insulting me so much in the last chat. I had to look him up.
No. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Meta Snell's a great guy. Yeah. Thanks for joining us again, Meta Snell. Hopefully, I can get a rye to cap this off in a little bit here. But I had a barley pop pre-show. I was told to keep it buttoned up on this one.
We got a good one here from someone new. Lindy. It's from Kling M. Lindy, what's your favorite Vegas casino for a big night out?
Okay, so I've only been to Vegas once, but the Flamingo's a classic, and I feel like you're not going to break the bank there. I love the Flamingo. The crew I was with, it was for a hockey tournament. They all stayed at the Cosmo. Very fancy. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm more of a Flamingo kind of guy. There was a guy on our team there. There's a guy, my teammate Shelby Robertson. He's a big Excalibur guy. But they've got like weird fucking knights and swords there, and there's no windows. There's not a lot of windows there. So I don't know about the Excalibur. I'm a Flamingo guy.
I wasn't listening to that answer. I was trying to find questions in the chat. Meta Snail, by the way, from the chin of Lake Washington, Kenmore. Cool.
All right, Kenmore. Watch the Kenmore or Kenmore?
Kenmore.
Kenmore. So are you a Wenatchee Wild fan? Are you an Everett Silvertips fan? Tri-City Americans? Who's your WHL team?
I got one for you.
Can you let Meta Snail answer the fucking question?
Yeah, well, he's not answering it right now.
Okay, all right.
What do you mean? He's not live.
All right,
I got to give him a minute.
He'll.
I have to think of things to tell you.
All right.
Because we've been discussing this. I had you over for dinner Monday night.
Yeah.
No big deal. Chicken.
Yeah, pretty good chicken.
What else?
Overcooked sweet potato fries, but that's neither here nor there.
I was trying out my air fryer.
They were good. They were good, Steve.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Guests. We spent a lot of time
talking about guests. We sent some messages out. Steve twisted my arm. I don't want to jinx ourselves here, but we've got some good guests lined up. Fingers crossed we'll get them in on the digital Zoom route, but we're still going to keep we're going to keep the quality of our show where it has been, and we care deeply about that, but we have recognized that no one wants to come to the Jaw in the middle of the winter, so we've got to embrace technology here.
Here's the thing, and maybe people, while we have this discussion, drop in who you want to see as a guest.
They already did this.
They'll do it again. They're
we
here
did
right
this
now.
on the first live
Could
show.
be a brand new batch of people.
Okay.
Drop in just names. People
all right,
you want to see.
Names do help.
Names do help
yeah.
while we're talking. And I will say, Lindy, old school, bashful, and probably if we left it up to you, you'd send 3 handwritten invitations a year.
Yes.
So I taken a page out of Lester's book, made you go into Instagram and see who follows you, and we wrote people. People were writing back immediately.
Yep.
Do you want to mention any names?
Well, Brianna Buckmaster, we might get her on.
She wrote back instantly.
We're big fans of her. Local Moose Javian actress. I don't believe she doesn't reside in the Jaw anymore, but whatever. We'll patch her in. We'll figure it out. Is there anyone else you want?
Sparksy.
Garrett Sparks, former NHL goaltender Garrett Sparks, I believe he's out of Elmhurst, Illinois. He's invited me to go play in, I believe, the league Johnny's
Johnny's Ice House.
Johnny's Ice House out in suburban Chicago. Great guy. Always been a fan of his. I believe he played for the Guelph Storm in the OHL back in the day.
Yeah, played for the Leafs. Come on.
Played for the Leafs, but I think he made the U.S. World Junior team back in the day as well. Hell of a goalie. We're going to get Garrett Sparks on. Yep.
And then I got a phone call.
We got a phone call from Stanley Cup winning Andrew Ference of the Boston Bruins. Played for the Portland Winterhawks of the WHL. I believe Andrew Ference had over 900 career NHL games. Another $120 in the playoffs. He's a friend of the show. We're going to get Andrew Ference on the show.
We should say that we wrote him, and I emailed him, and then I saw a missed call from Alberta.
Yep.
And I assumed that it was Sherwood.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Brendan is our contact, VP
Yep.
Sherwood. I assumed he was coming to say, hey, we just want to support the show in any way we can. I called the number back, and I said, Brendan. And he said, no. And I said, who is this? And he goes, this is Andrew Ference. And we talked for half an hour.
Yeah. So we're gonna get something going with Andrew Ference. Hell of a guy, and he
Great guy.
works with the NHL right now in youth strategy. I think he's the director of youth strategy, so works with a lot of the young guys in the league. But we're gonna get him on. We're excited about that. Love having Stanley Cup winner, especially a guy who played in the WHL. And we'll talk more about his path of getting drafted. I think he was an 8th rounder back in the day. But anyway, I'm there's Norm. Norm,
There's
I've been waiting.
Norm's in
I've
here.
been waiting for everyone's asking where my
I think
my
our
rye
rental
is.
time in the studio is expired.
Is there a rye that I could get maybe, or a bourbon of some kind? Oh, thanks, Norm. Norm just arrived. He set the camera up, left, but he thought he was going to sneak in, and he's
Where's-
got a rye.
Where's
I wasn't kidding about the rye, Norm. Yeah, I wasn't kidding about
He doesn't have to get you a rye.
Just a 2-finger.
We're not staying on all night. We got to wrap up.
What
soon.
time is it?
It's 3 minutes to 9.
Oh, all right. Never mind, Norm.
Yeah. Where?
Sorry. Never mind, Norm. That was
Never mind.
loud.
Norm, it's okay. Where is? It'll be a nightcap. Sean Avery.
Sean Avery, friend of the
Friend of
show.
the show.
We love Avery.
Great guy.
Great guy.
I mean,
you know, just a huge supporter of us. We hope to get him back up to the jaw at some point. And
ripping darts in the studio.
yep, he's essentially he made me start smoking again. He didn't make me. I picked him up again because he ripped about a full pack during our interview. We hope to get Aves back. Love his pointer stick segments on Instagram. If you haven't seen those, he breaks the game down like no other, and he's merciless when he sees a guy dogging it out there, but he's also quick to praise great plays as well. Love Aves, and his pointer stick stuff really makes me laugh.
You got to take here. You
Okay.
got to take on junior hockey
Yeah.
adversity.
So it's junior. Oh, so we're talking World Juniors. That's where fucking forgot to talk World Juniors, Steve. I had my outline and.
Well, that's why I'm reverting.
All
to
right,
it. What do you
so
mean?
let's talk World Juniors. And look, at least Canada medaled. They got a bronze, but look, in that semifinal game against Czechia, you'd have to be a damn fool if you didn't think Czechia played with more piss and vinegar and effort that entire game. Those Czechs deserved to win the game. They played like animals the entire time. And I think it was Carlo Koliakovo. He tweeted something about youth hockey in Canada now, they all play for these elite super teams. And they just stack these super teams, and these teams never lose. And the young kids, as you grow up playing on, and hockey's such a rich kid sport now. It sucks, So they play
It's
on
like
these
horseback riding.
Yeah, they play on these stacked select teams that their parents probably pay thousands of dollars to play on, for the kids to play on, and they never face adversity. They win all the time. So you never know, you never know what it's like to have your back up against the line. That's why I feel like kids in more remote areas of Canada, they grow up knowing what it's like to lose a lot. And I think that's an invaluable lesson as you grow up to, you grow through the ranks of being a hockey player. Goalie on an elite young team, you're not seeing any shots. How are you going to improve your game? I don't know. I don't know if that's the reason Canada has continued to disappoint, but I do think there's something to be said about, not facing adversity at a younger age, and it's an invaluable lesson to know how to lose and want to and know what it's like, how bad it feels to lose, and to come back. And anyway,
It's a great monologue.
I'm ranting here, but thanks. Oh, here's Norm with
Here's your drink.
Norm, thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you, Norm.
Canada acts like an entitled World Juniors.
They sure do. And Czechia was my favorite team in the World Juniors. Obviously, I was rooting for Canada, but Czechia played with just full of piss and vinegar, and I loved their effort. They were an underdog, and if they didn't run into a buzzsaw in Sweden in that gold medal game, I think they deserve to win the gold. And I wish Canada had more of that. Where are the Jordan Tutus of Canada? Are they, our friend of the show, Scotty Upshall, he also played the game with a lot of edge. Where are those guys? Canada doesn't seem to have those. They seem to have only skilled players right now. And I think the U.S. team, they didn't even medal, but they had a couple guys that were trying to take heads off, and I don't think Canada really had that. So that's my long-winded way of saying I think there's something wrong with youth hockey in Canada. Yeah.
There we go. What a thoughtful way to end the show. Is your little monologue.
Are we going to end it now?
I mean, I feel.
Yeah. What do we got for viewers?
I don't want to mention.
Okay.
I don't want to mention.
Can they see?
I don't want to overwhelm people with the numbers.
Yeah,
we've had hundreds of people join the chat. We're grateful for them. Where is everybody from right now? Just type in.
Where's everyone from right now?
Alaska Air, by the way. We had one from Alaska Air.
And maybe if we could start these earlier in the day, if Steve doesn't have to put his children down.
Yeah, forget my children.
Yeah, forget your children. Well, we might not need you on the next one because we got Suni as the technical advisor here today.
Yeah,
Things seem to be running swimmingly.
Replace me.
Except for the Lester snafu. We couldn't get Lester on. We heard his voice, though, and I think that's enough for everyone to hear. So, we don't need to see Lester. His voice is enough.
There was somebody on from LAX to ANC, Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport.
Thanks for joining us.
I won't say the flight number for their.
All right. Any last question? Let's.
Erie, Pennsylvania, LA, Iowa City, BC, Milwaukee.
All right.
Hey, tons from Alberta.
Okay.
Chelsea, Alabama.
What? All right. Who's your team down there? Who's your team in? Was Alabama Huntsville I think they have an NCAA
who
Division
they
I?
Used to have? The Mobile Mystics.
Where in Alabama is Chelsea? Is it near Mobile or near Huntsville?
Yeah.
Huntsville. You know who played for Alabama Huntsville? Cam Talbot, great goalie.
There you go.
Yeah, deep cut, undrafted Cam Talbot. Had a long career. Is he still in the league? I think he might have just retired. Hell of a goalie, Cam Talbot.
Missouri. There you go. Should I just start listing cities? I feel like that's not that entertaining.
Is there any more questions? Is there anything?
That's it with the questions.
All right.
I think we can probably wrap this up. I mean, for the financial health of the show.
For the financial health
of
the show.
For the economic, I would say download Deal and Ducks.
Download Deal and Ducks.
Once again, you're supposed to end with a sponsor.
Yep. Download Deal and Ducks. Downloads are important. Remember, if you download it, send us a screenshot and you play your cards right. We might send you an autographed photo of me from my heated rivalry audition. And I might leave you a voicemail if that was one of them too.
So yeah, we're being so unclear about what we want people.
We're gonna do something. Just download the game.
Really good.
We've got new, better lights now, and we're trying to keep them on. And Deal and Ducks is helping us do that.
If you want to save the show, if you want to preserve the show, keep Lindy going. Here's what you do: stop writing in where you're watching from. Go ahead, open up your phone, go to the App Store, and download Deal and Ducks. Once you do, and it's on your app, the app is on your phone, take a screen grab of it, send it to us on Instagram. Lindy will write you back, and then write your phone number back, and then Lindy will text you a voice memo saying hello. This is so long.
Yeah, we got it though.
Whatever.
They're going to receive something nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all we're asking you to do is download a free game that's fun, and I am a character in the game. So wouldn't you want to play, a blackjack poker hybrid as Lindy McLeod?
There you go. You know who should be sponsoring the show is where Howdy, it's David is watching Street Steakhouse.
Streets.
He's watching from Streets.
No way.
Yeah.
Streets is great steakhouse in the jaw.
What kind of piece of meat you got?
Yeah, that's I'm a ribeye kind of guy.
I know.
Steve, you're a ribeye kind of guy too, right?
New York.
New York. All right, New York strip. I didn't know that about you.
There you go.
All right,
we should. This is
wrapping it up. We're gonna wrap it up. I want to thank you for joining us on our second live show here. I appreciate your patience as we iron out the kinks here, but I think we're starting to get the hang of it. You should see behind the scenes what it looks like here because there's a lot going on, and I want to thank the people who have helped us put it on. We got cameraman Norm, technical advisor Suni. Producer Steve, I know we get into it sometimes, but I love him. And Lester is we have to live with Lester. He's the new
a great
co-host of the
villain.
show. He's a Nepo hire, and there's nothing we can do about that. He's here to stay. I don't know why he enjoys being a part of the show, but I think he's starting to enjoy the game of hockey a little bit.
You have a hard time signing off.
I do have a hard time signing off. I think it's the whiskey talking now, but I want to thank you all for joining us on this second live broadcast of Live from Moose Jaw. I'm Lindy McLeod. We'll see you on the prairie next week.
There we go. We're out, Soonie. Cut him.
Cheers.